everything, and
awesome.
I think they even made him smile.
Damn his steely resolve. It's like, it's real hard to get that out.
Well, that's great that you guys got to experience that before you had the ceremony.
It really
so that
was.
You could have that closeness when he spoke for you.
Oh yeah, that was awesome. And
Yeah.
I think the last person for the hideout that spoke on me was John Bolden, which he was my level 1 teacher back in 2013. So
Nice.
you're going way back.
Yeah.
Who was the Cold Town person who spoke?
Oh, I skipped one. Teacher couldn't make it, but it was Will Cleveland.
Yay!
Yeah,
nice.
That's awesome.
Nice.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him in forever either.
Oh yeah, he's around.
That's wonderful. What a good group of people to talk for you and to perform with you. That must have been such a great day for you.
Oh, it was awesome. And it was recorded, too.
Oh, fun.
I got 4 gifts out of that. Well, I think the recording is going to be one, which I'm still waiting on.
Yeah.
I just got the Mitch shirt.
Okay.
I'm saving that
shirt.
Yeah, I got.
I was going to ask if a banner or so, like a sash.
I saw the sash. Yeah, there was a sash.
There's a sash.
Somebody made a sash
I
for
was
me.
like, you don't get a shirt. Only Chris gets a shirt. It's a one-time only
Can
shirt.
I get one that just has the T and that's
No.
No, you don't get the... What are you, theater
crap
in the
is that?
Alvin and Chipmunks?
Yeah, what the hell?
it? It's got like the dashed lines for the other ones that I'm probably never going to finish.
I don't know if you want that.
You just sew in the patches.
So sorry, I cut you. The video, the shirt, and then the sash, and
Well, if you're not including, I guess you can include the sash. What else am I missing? Oh, Saul said he's gonna let me take his directing workshop for free whenever
cool.
he has that.
oh yeah,
Nice.
And something else I'm missing. Oh, Craig. He you know that picture of me, that profile picture right now of me, says the Mitch.
Yeah.
He has 4. He's gonna have 4 framed posters, and he says if I'm able to get the theaters to do it, I'll be able to hang it at each of the theaters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to do that.
That would be great.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So fun.
and now we just have to sabotage anyone else trying to work on the Mitch.
Exactly.
Oh, I thought
I'm
you were
gonna do that.
I thought you were
You
going to
guys-
say sabotage anyone who tries to create a new theater. We don't
no.
have enough time. Listen, it can't be like the Mitch A or the Mitch A or the Mitch.
The Smitch. I don't know.
Yeah, nope. I'm sorry.
Yep, no more
or if
theaters.
you're going to create a new one, make sure it fits with the words. Right?
Another eye.
Smitch.
You could just throw in another eye.
You could, okay.
Kind of still be the
Yeah.
same.
An O, Mitcho. I would take that. I accept it.
Yeah.
That seems fine. Yeah.
You switch to the N for no. Is that not on brand? That's fine.
No. It's a silent.
Whatever
It's a silent
one's
N at the beginning.
Mitch. Get out of here.
Yeah, so we'll make sure that James doesn't make it, so
Right.
you're the only one.
Yeah.
Because if I understand correctly, winning the Mitch is like being a Highlander. There can be only one.
There can only.
So
Yeah. Yes.
We're not saying you approve it or anything. We're just saying you're winking at us a lot right
we're
now.
not saying that
Yeah.
you are going to murder anyone, but I'm just saying.
I'm zipping my lips.
We love each other in Austin, everyone. We love each other.
Yeah, like
Sharpening blades.
At his Mitch ceremony, they will also present you with the sword that you have.
Now fight, gentlemen. We would.
Okay, I have a great idea for the next one. Okay,
No, wait.
once James gets it right, if you see the next one, or are there others in the contender? Because if he's still got 3, I don't know how I feel about this.
You know who else has 3 right now?
Who's got 3?
Shay has 3.
Oh yeah.
She does, but she's like, I don't want to do it. But I would love to see a Lady Mitch. I really would love to see
Yeah, absolutely.
She's
no,
keeping
that'd
it
be
low
great.
key, and then she's gonna jump out.
Probably
with
so
the
she's gonna
sword and be like, I could be
blindside
the
me.
one. She's gonna,
And there goes your head. It's really sad. Oh my god. Well, that's a nice thing. How did the tell me, since you've experienced all the theaters, what is your feel for the full community? As far as if someone was going to move to Austin, you're pretty much the number one person to for real communicate what the improv comedy scene has to offer in town. What would you tell them? If someone new was I don't know, I might move there, I want to do improv, what do you say?
My first thing would say, see all the shows. And I would say, seriously, see all the shows, because each theater has a different vibe.
Yeah.
You're gonna probably fit into one theater than another, and it's life. It's gonna happen. Thankfully, I was one of those people that just happened to just go to all the theaters because I love improv.
Well, it's you're also one of the most like positive, supportive people
Yeah.
I've ever met.
You are.
thank
It's
you.
true. Yeah.
No, like anybody that would like have an issue with you is probably the person that needs to leave in the first place. You know, like,
Yeah.
yeah. So it doesn't surprise me at all that like it was seamless for you to transition through all of these things.
But let's get down to it. Which theater would
Is
you
the
fuck,
best.
marry, and kill? Like,
You know, not in that category, but you don't understand how many times I get that question.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Which theater did you like the best, or which theater is the best? And I'm like, I can't answer that question.
So
because-
okay,
yeah.
can I like
Sure.
to make it less divisive? Could you like give like a short vibe explanation for each one? Because I've noticed like the little bits. Like, just as an example, like, doing stuff at the Hideout, like, it seems like the Hideout has a more, theatrical kind of feel to it. Like, just the way their, like, green room is set up with the, like, mirrors and stuff. Like, that kind of thing. Like, what would you say, like, the tone differences?
I guess I'll start with I'll start with merlin-works. I guess we just go down a bit.
Yeah.
merlin-works, it feels theatrical, but it also feels like older folks would go there, which is nothing wrong with it. I see some younger folks go there, but I kind of get the more for an older audience.
Yeah, totally.
But it's still a great place to go. Every second Sunday, go see a show, 8 p.m.
are you in that show?
I'm not, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
I wish I was.
He's plugging a show at everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Let's see, what's the next? Institution. How could I describe this? I feel like Institution is kind of like experimental.
Yeah.
You know, I love those guys, Tom Booker, Asaf.
Yeah.
I feel like they're experimental because I always kind of... I guess a good example was The Source, which was one of my favorite shows back in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
It was kind of like a lovey-dovey kind of cult type of show. It was one of my favorite shows. So that's kind of the vibe I kind of get, experimental.
Yeah.
New movement, the New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
But you guys are not as new anymore. I kind of feel like as time kind of go on, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like the New Kids on the Block, just
fun, cool, trying to hang out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Or hang out.
Yeah, we hang out.
Yeah, exactly.
We
Exactly.
hang.
We hang.
Cold Town what?
Cold Town, Bad Boy vibe.
Yeah.
It could be similar to New Movement, but I think New Movement's like the kind of like the hangout, where Cold Town is like the Bad Boy vibe. Like,
Let's smoke cigarettes.
exactly.
They get lots of noise
Use
complaints.
curse words. Yeah.
They got rid of those benches because
Yeah.
they really did.
Yeah.
It's interesting for Cold Town because when I first got into Cold Town, it was the theater that took me the longest to warm up to, which is interesting. Like, in my mind, I was like, I'm not sure if I'll ever take class at Cold Town, which was funny because I won like a level 1 class there, like on a radio show, like an internet radio show. And then,
fun.
yeah, no, and then it just like went from there. But the interesting thing was, even though I wasn't comfortable enough at the beginning, I would always still go to shows, and I would even at the time they had like for a short while in July 2013 July 2013 July on Mondays they would have like this audience thing, and I would just always put my name in the hat just so I could just be on stage. Yeah. Who else am I left with? Hideout. Theatrical.
Yeah.
Yeah. Kind of like theatrical. It seems like, they've been around the block. They're the first ones here.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, they're all narrative, right?
Yep. All narrative.
Oh yeah. Huh.
Yeah, because I did
About
like
that.
I did this mashup at the Hideout one time where it was they had this French improv troupe. I think it was like the Parisian Gentlemen of Paris or something like that. And it was just this thing where they came and then we just swapped warm up games.
Okay.
And it was kind of
Oh yeah.
Rosemary invited me. So it was like me and my buddy Tynus. We went and we just sat there and everybody got to like just swap a game where we all did it, and it was super fun. And but like, very much like I was like, everyone in here is a theater nerd.
I was gonna say that.
Not in a negative way, but yeah, like these guys, they all have been about theater for a while, you know.
I think that's actually I was gonna say that I think that's the big vibe, which is nothing wrong with that. It's they're kind of like the theater nerds, which is totally nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, it's like
I love all the theaters. So.
Like professional stage work kind of stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Huh. Interesting.
They had actual curtains at one point in their lives that would close and open and go up and down. These were
At the theater?
No, just like that type of person.
Yeah.
They've experienced a real theater where there's hardwood on the floor and there's lights perhaps that shine into your eyes from below.
Oh,
You know,
yes.
Yeah, like stage pieces and stuff, you know.
Yeah. They went through a theater history.
All of the windows in my house are covered with duvetine.
Just block it out.
It's
Just I don't want anything coming in.
No, there's not as a blackout curtain, but because that's what my husband and I own because we do theater for so long. So it's like
Super expensive
We just,
stuff.
yeah, but I mean, you get it. People give
Right,
you
yeah,
stuff at
yeah.
the end of gigs all the time, and so my husband and I are just the type of people that keep those things.
Yeah.
And so our whole house is like every window just looks like a little theater. You know.
I will never turn down gaff tape, by the way.
Never?
So, no. Yeah, if you offer that to me, I'm taking it.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah.
It's very expensive.
Yeah.
But if any of mine goes missing, I'll know it's you.
I didn't know you had any.
I always do. Come
Like just
on.
laying around your place on it?
Tons.
The game is
when I-
on.
Yeah, next time I have to look after some cats or something, you better do a count. That's all I'm saying.
I'm doing a count for sure. Oh my god, that's funny.
I kind of miss, like, I wish more theaters had actual, like, curtains, so when you're done, they close, and then you get to come out and do a bow and get flowers thrown at you.
Oh yeah, come on. Nobody would know what to do with themselves if there were curtains that closed. People don't even know
They'd
how
be
to
on-
bow now.
They'd be on
I'm all like,
fire.
at the end of a show, guys. I've done the neighborhood
That's
for
what it is.
friggin' 7 years. At the beginning of every show, I have to go. Could you go out on stage and bow at the end?
Yeah, we all.
Everyone walks out and they're like, ha!
Well, some of us are still covered in food,
Yeah,
particles, and are half naked.
Or
Yeah, like-
are hanging from the ceiling,
Well, that
whatever.
happens, yeah.
Like fake puke still dripping out their lips. Now I'm shy. I'm gonna go hide now.
Sometimes I definitely feel, after a show, I feel ashamed of myself in a way.
Of course. Of course you do.
Yeah.
You've just like walked out on stage to a bunch of strangers and been like, let me bare my soul
Right.
to you. Let me show you the like, you know, the like meaty sad parts because that's what makes a comedy character. And then when the lights come on, it's like, no, I'm not that guy. Shut up. Don't look at me.
That's why I need that curtain. I need it to just close for a second, let me cry, then they'll come back open, and we're good to go. We can,
Now I just want a video from like the backstage where the curtains close and you cry a little and then it opens back up and you're like, ah!
you find me some curtains, I'll do it.
You know, that's a funny thought though. Is like the idea that like if your first time meeting me was seeing me on stage first, then that means we can never truly be friends.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like
Oh,
you get I have to slowly let you in, like if you're gonna be my friend, you know, like I gotta build to that. But if you like see me on stage first, it's like that's what I am now. Like you're an audience member, I'm the guy on stage forever, I think.
Yeah, but that's the difference between audience members that are like the type that just watch stuff and then the audience members who are performers
Oh, yeah.
at the theater you're at or at various other theaters.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
those kinds of audience people, like, they get you in another way. They're like, I know what you're doing there. I was just telling my level 1 class, like, your level 1 recital will have an audience of people that both know what you're doing and support it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't worry about it. Because
Yeah.
they're like, but what if we go out on stage? You're like, no one's going to do anything to you at your level 1 recital.
Yeah.
Everyone is going to be the nicest they'll ever be to you in your whole life at your level 1 recital. After that, they're going to be all like, oh yeah? Well, not as good as your level 1 recital. But, you know, that first time, they give you the chance.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
a good
yeah.
litmus test to find out like the fat you need to trim off in your social circle too. Yeah, like if somebody's a jerk at your first level recital, it's like, all right, well,
Yeah.
glad this poison's out of my life now, you know?
Yep.
It's a shame that you're still working the cubicle next to me.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I would not invite anyone from work to any of my...
A level 1
Things.
recital is the only time you'll ever see somebody's coworkers.
Well, I don't even want them... I mean, I'm sad that they
level
know
5.
about what I do.
Yeah.
I feel like it's ammo they have against me at some point.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Well, of
Wow.
course it is.
Yeah.
And in the same way that, like, when you're on stage and you put yourself out there, and then as soon as the, like, lights change and you're a person, we all feel a little bit weird. I mean,
Yep.
Chris, you give off a very confident vibe. You give
Oh,
off
thank
the
you.
vibe of a person who is, like, does good work and cares about people and, like, is confident in themselves. are you actually confident, or